tell you something. The church is under siege. The nation of Ghana is under siege. And why is there this spiritual siege? The siege is because there's a shift in the season. And those stargazers and monthly prognosticators, they have gotten a hint of it. And they are set to stop it. But they cannot stop it because you and I are here. Amen. And the Lord shall be our strength, who turn back the battle at the gates. Kasuta pradige sabranta kazita. Because you are here, the devil cannot take over this nation. We don't need angels to come down. We are here. We are here. Amen. We are not to be ruffled and trifled with. Why? Because we are not servants. We are not mere creatures. We are God's relatives. I want you to know from tonight that your identity has changed from being a creature in Eden to a servant under the law. You are now a bona fide relative, a blood-bought relative of God. Your status has changed. It means therefore that you control things that you were not otherwise able to. It's time for you to know that you have a divine mandate to rule and to subdue all things on the earth. We have to redefine woman so that you can be liberated to do your work in this end time. Because until womanhood is properly instituted in the church and your mantle is given back to you, the church will lose the end time war against the Antichrist. The lioness is a more ferocious hunter than the lion. Although the male lion has shaggy face, the face is kind, he can roar. The lioness hunts better than the lion. Do you know why? Because she's hunting to preserve life. If she doesn't catch prey, the next generation will die. And that's the role God has given you. If you don't birth a seed, the Antichrist cannot be crushed underfoot. Your greatest achievement is not to marry as a woman. Your greatest achievement is to discover God's purpose. And that will help you choose the correct man. Because you must birth destiny for the earth. God says the secrecy of sex is the protection he gave you. So as long as you do not create privacy, you will never commit sexual sin. So it's simple as ABC. Do not create privacy, period. Joseph refused to be with her. So from today, every sexual escapade is a deliberate, conscious act of your will, and you are culpable. I have told you, God says, don't create prophecy. And I quote God verbatim. He said, you can court for 30 years. You can date and court for 30 years and never commit fornication as long as you obey this rule. Don't create privacy. What are you doing together alone in the room? You have gone to visit her in her room and you are asking her, is your roommate there? You can't say it's a mistake because it's a calculated act. You came premeditating, inquiring, setting the right condition. You can fool yourself. You cannot fool the Spirit of grace.